Okay. Now shoulders. So we're just gonna do shoulder circles, small, rotating. Make sure you're bringing your shoulders back, squeezing the shoulder blades between. Opposite direction. Medium size. Reverse. Large. Reverse. Reverse. All right, shake it out. We're just going to do some twists. So arms out. 90. You're just going to twist at the waist, keeping your feet planted on the ground. Same thing, but bent over at the hips. All right, shake it out. So for the first section, we're going to do finger hangs. We did 10-5 last week, right? Mm-hmm. This week we're going to do 7 threes. So I'll show you what that is in just 1 second. Move you guys over. Sunny, All right. So on the hangboard, Ben, do you guys have a hangboard?
Yes, we do.
Okay, awesome. So the way this is going to work, you're going to grab one of the edges. Ideally, don't grab one of the jugs unless you really need to, even if it's on the top of something where it's at least flat. We're going to do 7 3. So you're going to hang for 7 seconds. You're going to get a 3-second break, and we're going to do that 6 times. Key to remember is that 3 seconds is really short. So just be ready once you hear the beep to go again. Also, I'll go and then my wife will go. So we'll have 2 people so you guys can trade off also. Sweet. Let me get my timer going.
Yeah, you have the timer.
You have a,
Okay.
actually, do you have yours?
I have my phone, yeah.
Yeah, let's use yours because I don't know how many iterations mine has. I know yours is set up better for 2 people.
It might be.
Just 1 second. Where's the
First one. Edit. Yeah, it's set up for
7 3. Okay. All right. So group 1, you're going to start with me, and we're going to start in 10 seconds. These are dead hangs. Starting in 3, 2, 1, hang.
2, 1.
Break. 2, 1, hang. Break. 2, 1, hang. Third one. break, 2, 1, fourth one, break, 2 more, 2, 1, go. Break, 2,
Whoa.
1, last one.
You think, you know?
Break, group 2, you're gonna start in
You
10
wanna-
seconds. You're gonna start with Jen,
6 seconds. 5
starting in 3, 2, 1, hang.
Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Two, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. There's 2 more of these left. Break, 2, 1, and last one, hang. And break. That was the last one.
Group 1, you'll start again in just over a minute. Other things to note is if your fingers are giving out, it's nice if you can prop them up on something so that you continue to get your hangs, but you can take some of the weight off. If you get through all 6 and you're just thinking, no big deal, either go smaller edge or try to add some weight. We have miscellaneous things that we use for adding weight, like a weight belt or like, you know, one of these back things or whatever. But if you don't have something like that, but you have a harness, you can try to hook something to it. But, you know, that'd be
Or
kind of
you
less.
can do the pinch the dumbbell between your legs or knees thing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so group 1 is starting in, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, third one. Break, 2, 1, fourth one. Break, 2, 1, fifth one. Break, one more, 2, 1, go. Break, group 2, starting in 10 seconds. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go, group 2.
Break, go, hang.
What's a little one?
Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. 2 more. Break, 2, 1, hang. Last one. And break.
We have 2 more sets of this. So always be adjusting and finding what works best for you. Best one, so I'm warmed up. Third one's usually good, but I'm starting to taper, and then the fourth one's usually pretty brutal. So Group 1, 20 seconds. All right, group 1 starting in 5, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1. Fourth one.
Oh.
Break, 2, 1. Fifth one. Break, one more, 2, 1, go. Break, group 2, starting in 10 seconds.
And then
3, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, 3 more hands. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, and last hang. And break.
Forearm should have a good burn going now. You have one more set of this.
or your skin is burning.
Yeah, our skin, since we're not climbing much,
Skin is like not.
awfully weak. If you want to see a lot of finger improvement, this is a really good one. You can do what we're doing, which are 7 threes. You can also do the same thing, but 10 on, 10 off, or 10 on, 5 off, same thing. There's also a couple ones that we do, which are kind of pyramid-like based on numbers. But if you're really trying to build up finger strength, then you'd want to do something like this 2 or 3 times a week. And as your fingers get stronger, you'd want to do more sets. So group 1 starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1. Fourth one, almost done. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, 2, 1, go. Break, group 2, starting in 10 seconds.
And
3,
2, 1, and hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, hang. Break, 2, 1, 2 more hangs. 2, 1, hang. Break. Last one. 2, 1, hang. And done.
All right, sweet. So as I said, we're not gonna do Frenchies or pull-ups this week, but we are gonna do a lot of this band work. So Ben, if you guys have one of these bands, great. If you don't, you can do the same thing with light weights. The motions will be all the same, but say something like a 5 pound, 7 pound, 10 pound thing would work fine. But yeah, the motions will still be the same. So for this week, what we're going to do is 3 exercises on one side, then we're going to do 3 exercises on the left side, and then we're going to do 1 exercise that it uses both arms at the same time. The first one, if you're using a band, let me tilt this down just a little bit more so you can see my feet, is you're going to step on the band, just like we do on most of them. You're going to get in a position where the band is on the back side of your elbow, so don't let it come to the front, back side of the elbow, and you're just going to do a typical overhead press. So let me take a step back a little bit further. So just like you would if you had weights, you're just going to do a press. Okay, so you're going to do it just one side. Try to keep yourself, don't lean over and do it, just straight across the chest. Keep your core tight, knees slightly bent. You're just going to press up and down. Try not to hang down at the bottom too much, so you're always kind of in motion. And also, it's not about just knocking these out, just nice and slow, controlled motions all the way through. Okay, so that's going to be, you're going to do it for a minute. You're going to have 15 seconds, and you're going to go into the next one. Next one's a very similar position. You're still going to be stepping on it. You're going to start with just like a dip for working the tricep. You're just going to have your arm bent. So it's kind of hard to see since the band is behind me, but you're just going up and down with the band, trying to keep the elbow so that you're not moving the elbow much, just nice and controlled and really isolating. So again, control all the way through. You're going to do that for, again, 60 seconds, then you'll have a 15-second break. The third one on that side of the arm, again, you're going to be stepping on it, but it's going to be in front of you. We've done this one a number of times before. Thumb is going to be pointing up, and you're just going to lift up straight ahead of you. So you're just about shoulder length or maybe a little higher. You go out to the side. You see it's a little above my shoulder, and then back down. And you're going to go back out, forward, down. So you're just going back and forth. Again, nice and slow, controlled motions all the way through. Trying not to hang out too much at the bottom where you don't have any tension. So always kind of stopping at the tension point, going back and forth. We'll do the other side exactly the same. So that will be the 6 exercises. And the very last one, you're going to have the band out in front of you, a little space between your hands. Elbows will be pinned to your side, and all you're going to do is just pull straight out. We've done this a number of times in this class. What I'd like to do really is when you pull out to the outside, count to 1, 2, 3, back in. So try to get a really good pause. Now, obviously, as we're doing this for a minute long, you're going to hit a wall and just do what you need to do. If you need to make it easier, obviously you can move your hands further apart. There'll be less tension. If you're just crushing it, bring your hands in, pull, make it much harder. If you don't have a band, obviously this will all be the same. If you have a free weight, if you have dumbbells or anything, you can just do shoulder presses with them. Same thing with the dips, with the triceps. And then the forward one would be the same, out and over. The only one that would be a little different is you're not going to get the same kind of tension on the outside, but you can still do it with free weights. Sweet. If you don't have any questions, like I said, all those will be 60 seconds on, 15-second break. We'll go all the way through them. You'll get a break between that, and we'll do that all over again. Sweet. You have your clock.
It's 7 minutes.
We need 7. Yeah. For consistency, let's all start on one side. Just remember what side you started on, so that the next time through, you're going to start on the opposite side.
2-minute rest.
Yeah, 2-minute rest. That's what we've been doing, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get started in 15 seconds. So I'm standing on it. We're going to start with behind the back with the shoulder press. Just one side. 3, 2, 1, go. The nice thing with the band is if you're feeling like you're just crushing it, move your hand down the band to add some extra resistance. If it's too hard, obviously, increase the space.
I was gonna do this one while sitting, but.
30 seconds. Also, what's really nice, which is doing one side, you can really focus and really isolate that one side, making sure you keep your form good, your core tight, you're not leaning, you're breathing. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, break. 15 seconds. Now we're going to do the tricep. Same side. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wait, what was
Same
you just
thing.
doing?
I was just doing the shoulder press.
Oh, that was shoulder press.
Yeah.
I was doing tricep. Oh.
Shows how well my wife listens to me. Right.
I guess I'll do the press.
Obviously, since we're doing a group of work, exercises all on the same side, it's going to get harder and harder and harder and harder. Make sure you keep your form and your breathing. 30 seconds.
You really don't care about this guy right now. Yes.
20 seconds.
Good job.
10. Starting to burn like crazy. 3. Break. 15 seconds. Now the up and over one. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So up, out to side, down. Arm staying straight, bringing arm a bit above shoulder height. Again, keeping knees slightly bent, core engaged, breathing. Thirty seconds. $15. Break. Other side. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press. Go. We got some added.
It's probably Steph. She said she was gonna be. Wait.
Hey, Steph.
Doing some band.
We're doing the upper body band work stuff.
Sweet.
25 seconds. The first one is a shoulder press, standing on it. You're just pushing straight up. 15. 5. Break. Next one is going to be a tricep. You're going to have your arm behind your head. You're going to press straight up. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
You can see I'm too lazy to move.
I don't do this one nearly enough. This one burns pretty hard for me. 30 seconds.
The shoulders aren't flexible enough.
Jen's got the climber shoulders, no flexibility.
Even though I have
15.
Do this one.
5. Break. Last one step is going to be up, over, and down. We've done this a number of times. Up, over, and down. Two, 1, go. Up, over, down. Kean throwing some love out there.
Want a band, Kian?
Yeah, we're giving a little baby band. 15 seconds. Just give him a rubber band. You'd break it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
5. Break. And then the last one, external rotations. The hands are going to be in front of you. Make sure your elbow stays tied to your side. And you're just going to pull straight out. So starting that in 3, 2, 1, go. Remember to try to do that pause at the outside. So once you get to the far out, 3, 2, and then back in. When you're doing this, also focus about, again, elbow staying tight to your side, shoulders doing all the rotation, and trying to squeeze the scapula. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. 30 seconds. This will be the last one, then we'll have a 2-minute break, and we'll run it back. Try to keep your neck relaxed during this one. I find myself tensing that during this one.
No.
3. Break. 2 minutes. So as I said, we're not doing a back thing. We're not doing any pull-ups or Frenchies this week. Although I would give you a personal challenge if you find some time this week to do a pull-up challenge. Some people call it like the 100 pull-up challenge, but what I would do is, if you want, do 1 round of pull-ups, max number you can. Say you do 5. Then do that 10 times. So like totally. So you're going to do 50 pull-ups. And the goal is to do them, not speed pull-ups, but in the shortest amount of time you can do those. So good, nice, controlled pull-ups, just like we normally do. Not about speed, just having good form up and down, but knocking out say 50 if your max is 5 in the shortest amount of time possible. Say if you do 10 pull-ups in your first round, then you're going to do 100 pull-ups. If for some reason, if you are starting to get to a high number of pull-ups, then what I would do is always try to just add weight so you're not just doing like 150 or 200 pull-ups. Who's this other person?
So relatively quickly, you're going to not be doing your max. So
Yep.
do you just stop the set and wait and rest and then come back and do another set? Or do you try to like rest like a second and then try to do a couple more?
So the interesting thing, I'll elaborate that in our next break because we're about to start again in 5, 3, 2, 1. Start on the other side. Sorry, so shoulder press.
I want to just do them. Right
So
here.
oh wait, that's not right, Jen. What's up with the timer? Everyone take a break for a second.
Oh, that was 15 seconds. Now.
Starting now. There you go. Sorry. We had a 15-second extra break on it.
That person left.
So 1 minute.
Whoever that was.
During this minute. So if you're say doing 5 and then the next round you only get to say 3, that's fine. Take a break and then say the next round after a short break you can only do 2. That's fine. Just keep knocking them out. You don't necessarily need to always wait long enough to where you think you can do 5 again. The interesting thing that I have found when I've done this challenge in the past is if you're really like kind of like gaming it to figure out how you can actually do it as fast as possible, waiting long enough so you can do a lot in a row is not the most efficient as far as time was. So what I've done is when I've done the 100 challenge, I'll do 10. Well, sometimes what I'll end up doing is say like do 15, break, yeah. Then I'll do 10, and then I'll do 8, and then I'll do 7, and then I'll do 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 2, and then you're just like knocking out just like 2 the whole time. Tricep going, starting now.
You might get to a point where you're just doing 1 at a time.
Yeah, ideally, you would still try to get if you can do 2 in a row. Because 1, I find that what I end up doing is I almost feel like I'm jumping. but you're gonna be so maxed out anyways, it's fine. You can't take your arm back.
Unless I'm like,
Oh, this burns so much more than last time. 20 seconds.
oh.
10. Toss it because this side got so much less break. But we'll experience that again on the other side. 2. Break. Woo! Burning. All right, forward and over. Can doing some dancing over here. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, over, down.
Can't multitask.
30 seconds. Second time through is much harder. Make sure you focus on your core staying tight. Form is nice and good, and you're breathing. 5 or 15, sorry. 10. 3. Break. Whew. Other side. It's gonna be shoulder press on the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. 20. 10. 3. Break. Tricep. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. It burns. Oh. 30. 15. 5. Break. Ooh. Forward and over. Up and over. Three, 2, 1, go. Up, over. $30. 15. Almost there. 3. Break. External rotation. Last one, and then we get a break. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember the pause. $30. 15. 3. Break, 2 minutes. Another note about the pull-up thing is if you can't do a pull-up, that's fine too. If you can hook up to bands, so you can do inverted rows. So for example, if you have, some rings where you can lean back. We've done them in their class at Crux before. Do inverted rows. I guarantee you, even if you're just doing that and you're doing a max on that and you're doing that 10 times, you're going to be completely destroyed regardless of how many pull-ups you can do. That's might actually even be harder. I find inverted rows really damn hard. We're gonna do one more of these. Remember, you're gonna start on your first side. Your initial set. 45 seconds. What do you think, Kian? What do you think, Kian? Get it. Get it, Kian. 30 seconds.
No. Try to drop it in.
15 seconds. Starting off with the shoulder press.
Come on, weights.
3, 2, 1, go.
Sorry.
Yeah, what do you think, buddy?
Wrist. This way.
30 seconds.
Whoa, got some squeals. He just started squealing this past week.
15 seconds.
Or within
He is definitely getting pretty vocal.
What's
3,
that say? Anything else you want to say?
break, tricep. Last time through with all these. 3, 2, 1, go.
Someone's got the hiccups.
Oh, brutal.
I know. I'll go back. It was more.
Only 20 seconds in. Dying. Oh.
That's my excuse to get more rest.
30 seconds. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ugh.
Oh. 15. Oh. 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 Almost there. 5. Break. Oh. Up and over. Three, 2, 1, go. Oh. 30. $15, almost there. Oh. Oh. 3. Break. Other side. What's up? 3, 2, 1. Shoulder press.
Max out, kiddo.
20.
Why did she do that?
10. Make sure it's your foot.
Well, yeah.
2. Break. Ooh. Triceps next.
For some reason, I thought she was like up against the thing.
2, 1, go. Oh. 30. Ooh, Joey. Feel the burn. Ah. You ever get that feeling the band is not long enough? 10 seconds. Ah. 3. Break. Whew. Up and over. 3, 2, 1, go. Tap my phone. Almost there, 10 seconds.
Oh boy.
Break. External rotations.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lighter one. 3, 2, 1, go. Thirty seconds. Almost there. Squeeze those shoulder blades. 10. 3. Break. All right, now on to Jen section. Last section. Move you guys over. And Jen will go through her workout real quick, and then we'll do that.
So it's actually really not very many parts. So let me get. All right. So just need like a softish surface, like a mat or something. So we're gonna it's gonna be core, but because they're plank based, you can also have shoulders. And we just did a bunch of shoulders, so it's gonna be extra fun.
Yeah.
Let's see. Here. Let me just slide. All right, so basically, we're gonna do just a series of things for, let's say, 3 minutes. It's gonna be 3 minutes of what I'm about to show you, and then we'll take a break, and then I'll do it again. So, what it is you're gonna start off in the plank, forearm plank. Let's see, you can see.
Yep.
So forearm plank. As far as how I like to do triangles sometimes, but some people do L's. It doesn't matter as long as you know you're on your forearms. So plank, forearm plank, like so.
Quick spiel, just make sure that your shoulder blades are pressed apart. So you're rounding between your shoulder blades. And then most important, you're focusing on your core, tucking your tailbone, squeezing your abs.
What you're gonna do, you're gonna do a reach. Oh, wait, no. Not a reach, I forgot. You're gonna be doing a twist back with your legs.
Let me move Kian so you can see what she's doing.
So,
Again, you're just twisting your feet over each other. And again, the whole time you're trying to keep your core nice and tight.
So you're gonna do 1, 2. You're gonna do that 3 on each side. Then you're gonna transfer to a side plank. Whoa, side plank, and then you're gonna do 3 reaches. 2.
So she's reaching under her
3.
body as if there was something behind her to grab it, and then reaching up to the sky. Same thing on the other side.
Other
Three
side.
on each side.
Whoa. 2.
Your hip is supposed to be pushing up to the sky as much as possible.
And then back to these. 1,
So you're just going to be going back and
2.
forth on these things.
3.
So feet tap overs,
So yeah, that's
and then shoulder reaches.
yeah. So you're just gonna be going back and forth between all those.
We'll bring Kian back to the grandparents.
You can you can always modify the knees. So if you're gonna do knees, you can still tap like this on knees. You definitely want to modify if you're feeling your lower back ever. It's more important to have good form versus just trying to fight through your injury in your lower back. Same thing with side planks. You can go on knees.
Yeah, the most important thing on this is your core tight, hip as high as possible, even if you're on your knees.
So, any questions? We'll get started soon. So I guess we're just going to be doing that for 3 minutes straight.
Sweet. Let's do this.
All right, so we are going to start actually. And let's start in 3. Like 3, 2, 1, and go. When you transition between them, the positions, try to do it controlled so that you have a seamless transition. Also, try to alternate which side you go to first after the plank toe tap things. Now we keep breathing. Halfway through. 1 minute left. Thirty seconds left.
Oh,
15. Five seconds. 2, 1, break. All right. Take a break and I'll do it again. I need water. I need water. Shoulders are definitely
Yep, shoulders tight.
right. He's being calm now. Oh boy.
Grab some water,
Yeah.
shake it out.
Okay, we'll rest for another minute and we'll go again. I'm gonna lie down while I can. Oh, feels nice.
30 seconds.
Seriously?
Yep, serious.
Yeah, time goes by so fast.
Same thing. Except for it's gonna feel way harder. 15 seconds.
Right.
Starting in 5,
3,
2,
2, 1.
yep. Two more minutes. Tell us a story, Keen.
Yeah.
Halfway. 1 minute. Oh. Ah. 30 seconds. Almost there. Ten. 2. Break.
Ugh. Ah. And we're done.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yep.
Short Jenny session this week. We did extra band work. Like I said, if you want to do a bonus, do 1 round of max pull-ups, and then do 10 times that in whatever time period that you can.
Yep.
Tomorrow, man.
You're doing it tomorrow? Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to try to do it Wednesday. But y'all, thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, concerns, let us know. Otherwise,
Yeah.
virtual high
Virtual
fives.
high five, everybody.
See you next
Thanks
week.
for joining us.
Right. See ya.
Bye, everybody.